it would need to be able to follow the sun. It would also need to be able to turn off at night, turn back on in the morning. All right, and okay, I think that was my task. All right. As far as code goes, what I started out with, let's see here. I had a clear timer because I ran the night and day off a timer. I ran it for 8 hours and it was going to be off for 16 hours. For the example up here, I did 8 seconds for the day and 3 seconds for night, just so it'd be easy to test. So I have a clear timer at the very beginning, so it clears out that board, clears out that timer, so it starts at 0. Then I put a 1-to-1, while 1-to-1, because I have a cycle that I run continuously. The first timer I have for my day, so then I have while time 1 would be 8 seconds. So this first group is for the day, what it would do when it runs during the day. We have front sensor and back sensor values. Front sensor up here, indicated that in there and in there. And whatever my sensors, my light sensors were, I have front and back. The front one was off by about 10 to 20 points. It just worked out better to put the front sensor on at +10. Then I have a function. I put the void. I put in the void function sensor ABS. I really only had one function, so to do the function I just did the one. So I have the function in here. Back down to here. Here's my function. Void sensor ABS. We have an equation in here for the if. Absolute number for the front sensor minus the back sensor needs to be less than 5. What that does for me is when I have my light shining on the solar panel, depending on what these read, just because I don't want them to be exactly on, because they're never going to be exactly on the same number. So if this read 10, this read 15, I'd be okay with it staying still there. All right, because it's always going to jump. The numbers are always going to jump. So I put in a value for in between. So the value for between is 5. So if one read 11, one read 15, it wouldn't move. So now I put stop motor under that. Also put else if front sensor is less than back sensor, the motor would turn in a positive direction. So the motor would be right here. So if these are off by more than 5, it would turn in one direction. Then I have the same thing. Or else, if it's not, front sensor is less than back sensor. If back sensor is more than front sensor, then the else would run the motor in the other direction. It would go until, it would repeat until it got within 5 value points of the number I need. So back up. So that was the function. Then I go back to clear timer. So do that for 8 seconds and clear timer. I'll go another 3 seconds at stop motor with stop motor. That would be the nighttime function, I guess. That would be the nighttime code. And then it would clear timer again. Come back up the top for 8 seconds. Do all this over again. Clear, do the nighttime, stop with the stop motor, clear again, and then just cycle. Okay. Then it should follow, sometimes it's on a night. See, that's
on the night.
Yeah. And follow. Now it's on night. Well, no, no. Now it's on night.
3.
There you
Back
go.
on day.
So.